Wait, man, you go and grab a shirt, I'm gone.
Yep.
But a woman, you say, you know what? My hairstyle isn't good. This place is longer than this. This place should be this. So they waste much time there. With a man, what does he go? Grab a pants, grab a trouser, grab a shirt. I'm gone.
Not every man.
Not every man.
Okay.
Not every man.
Okay.
That's someone worse than a woman.
There's some men.
Very few. Very few.
Okay. When I talk about it, I'm talking about holistically.
Yes. Collectively.
Okay, collectively. A man will go, I know a certain man who shop more than a woman.
Yes.
But naturally, a man doesn't have time to shop. When you go, how much is this? It's this. You pay, even some of them will not ask for a discount. Just pay and go away. But a woman goes there, how much is it? Then he takes it and turn it, and turn it and turn it. Okay, let me go and come back. And goes to another one. Let me go and come back. Goes to another one. Then she will take a decision upon all this. Which one should I take?
Yes.
Who will give me a best discount?
Exactly. That's true.
That's a way of shopping.
So it is a nature.
But that is basic problem solving. You consider all your alternatives, the pros and cons of each, and you select the best. That's basic problem solving. And you are saying we are good at that. I agree with you.
Thank you.
Basic problem solving.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay.
Also, it gives us a great space. Especially
Let me tell you another thing, and you'll be amazed. The next thing is that if a man gets older, people will see the gray hair and everything. If a woman has a gray hair and it grows, he puts on a wig, cover it, and looks like a young girl. Majority of women. I mean, you get what I mean?
statement. Okay.
You said a lot of them.
A lot of them.
A lot of younger women.
A lot younger, yes.
They wear the long wigs.
It covers it. But with a man, he has nothing to cover. What I'm trying to...
No, he shaves his head because he's bald in the middle.
That's right.
So that's how a man solves.
Nothing wrong with saying we are different.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
So it's a two different species.
When you want we to be you or you to be us, that's the problem. We are
Why
different.
is the problem?
Because you are male and you are female. We are different. Nothing is wrong with being different.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
But do you know that we ourselves made it different, not God? God did not make it different, but we ourselves have made it different. The way we want to live.
Yeah, the way we socialize.
Exactly. Each and everyone has its own character.
Right. The socialization of what happens with the older woman, society has definitely established that we need to go out in the pasture. But in today's world, we don't think that way. I'm not the typical grandmother. That's right. I'm not the typical grandmother.
And we're not the typical grandfather.
No, I went joy when you called me grandfather.
I am not.
My wife would let somebody call her by her name
I could
earlier.
wear a mini dress. I don't care. You know? And and guess what?
Same thing with the grandfathers.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's not true. Grandfathers like to sit in front of the TV and watch sports.
I don't know about that. We love our sports now.
Please. Y'all say, I don't feel like doing
Okay,
this.
let me ask this question. Let me ask this question. Grandfather and grandmother, who spoils grandchild?
The grandmother.
Okay.
But
Grandmother.
grandparents all together.
Yeah. But it looks as if one spoils than the other.
More so.
Grandmother.
And right now, I'm looking for a perfect dress for my granddaughter.
Spoils the girl. Mother spoils the boy.
I can admit to that.
Wow.
My grandmother spoiled me.
Why? Why is it like? Why is it? We are learning. Yeah. Why is it that the grandmothers spoils the boys and then the grandfather spoils the girls?
Because sees her son in that child. And so therefore, everything he does is cute and funny, and they laugh because they see their son, their grown 40-year-old son, in that child.
That's true. That could be true.
My wife,
And just the
my wife
opposite.
I look like my dad.
Wow, wow.
None.
Yeah, but I spoil man. Root stuff and send them home to the parents. You know, go home to your parents. No, you know. So yeah, they set up at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock.
They don't
They say when we would go out with mommy, we have to go to bed at 8. I say, mommy don't love you like I do. Send them home. Go home. Not your mom.
I'll ask a question in front. Now,
What did you
Your
say?
father,
Yeah, she don't love you like I
or
do.
your mother, did he spoil the
No,
money?
no, they don't know. My mom died early.
Okay.
They only know my grandfather, their grandfather.
Oh, okay.
And they didn't have no time to spoil.
Your grandfather put us on there.
But remember how as men how we are spoiled?
It was always.
The woman is responsible for that. You,
Yes.
mom, you spoiled us.
Yep.
You spoil the son.
Yep.
What you think we just drop out of the sky? Mom spoil the son. You prepare us for the other lady's daughter, the other people's daughter.
That's
Well,
true.
I
So-
beg to differ.
Oh, yeah, you can.
Let me tell you what. I was the mother and the father
No.
to
No.
my son.
You have- you
Well,
can
no,
be a
I
good
had,
mother.
and
Father
let me tell you what I did.
Uh-huh.
My son took karate class. He did baseball. He ran track. He did all those things. I had to go out, and he told me, "You throw the ball like a girl." Let me find. Can we go find the coach?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll find the coach.
So he's locking a man.
And so therefore, I put my uncles,
Yeah.
my brothers
Right.
in my son's life
That's
until
right.
this one came along.
Yeah, that's
He taught my son how to drive. I didn't, because he made me nervous. He was going to kill me. And he was so calm, and he was able to do that.
Yeah.
Wow.
So there you go.
That is good. That is good. Each and everyone has its own area of speciality
Exactly.
where you'll be able to give, train, or whatsoever. From your what we are saying, that is what I understand. That each and everyone has its own speciality where you'll be able to impact someone's life with. Whether it's negative or positive.
Yep.
Then it will be, it's very good for you to or for us, not you, for us to learn so much from you that when your grandkids comes to you, is it good for you to love one and leave the other? For example, if there are 4, these are male, these are female, how will you be able to handle them when they come to you?
Let me tell you something. Our
Tell us.
mother has 5 children.
Okay.
And one of them were special needs. And I would gather all those good nieces and my nephew together, and we would go places, go to the mall, go to the park. Now the special needs daughter, I said she can't come because she couldn't walk that well. My sister pulled me aside and she says, you take my daughter, or you don't take any of them. I said, come on, Michelle, let's go. And that's what you do. You do, if you can't do it for one, you can't do it for all of them. Or don't do it at all. That's how you stop the separation.
But there are some parents who love some of their kids than the others.
Absolutely.
Of course. The kids that are easy,
You just love them different.
Can I
I think you love them different.
Let her
let
finish.
me just say, I was a hard child to deal with. So I was the heifer. You know, you think I'm a heifer, I'm going to be a heifer. That's the way I rolled at that particular time. But I had to realize that that's the way my parents was raised. And I had to look beyond that. You know, they can only do what they were taught.
Okay.
So there you go.
Okay,
Well,
what do you?
disagreeing with you because I think there are people who favor one child over another. But I think basically many times it's the children feeling as though the parents favoring one child over other, and actually you love all your children, but each child different.
Yeah.
They have their individual types of personalities, and you have to adjust accordingly, right? And a lot of times the adjustment, one child might need a little bit more attention than the other because that child has whatever, like, might be attention grabber, you know. And so, but honestly, because I've had that between the struggle between my son and daughter, and you know, and I love both of my children as much as I can, as a mother that loves her children, you know. But it looks like at times, my mom had to say to me, Cynthia, you're favoring my son. My daughter's name is Alicia, but my son's name is Sadia. There's a long story. They're Hebrew names, but anyway. She told me that I was favoring my son over my daughter, and I said, Mom, my son requires a little bit more attention, but I love my daughter as much as I love my son. So it really sometimes looks like mothers, and I don't know if there's other mothers back there that agrees with me, but a lot of times it's on the children's side that's thinking that you love their children, you know, that you love another child, a sibling more than the other, and it's not true. It really isn't. It's not true. Like my mom had 5 children, and I swear I used to say, Mom, you favor the baby girl and the baby boy. And then then recently my baby sister, my baby brother, because I'm the eldest girl, they said, no, Mom favors you because she's always hanging out with you and doing this and all of that. But it's not true. My mom loves us all, and I know that, you know. So, well, anyway, that's
Okay, maybe someone also have another idea. Let's go ahead and share.
I'm gonna hold it.
I think that well, for me, I have 2 daughters
Okay.
who are completely the opposite of one another.
Wow.
And I love them both dearly. But there is one daughter in particular that there are times I do not like her.
you don't like her behavior.
That is correct. I do not like her behavior.
Which is
So,
different.
for example, for Mother's Day, she put on Facebook, Mom, I love you very much, but I know there are times that you don't like me, but your love will always be real. And she was absolutely correct. It is her attitude that causes me not to like her at times. However, the other daughter is completely the opposite. Her heart is open, she's warm, she's loving. So one I have is Martin Luther King, and the other one I have is Malcolm X, baby.
Wow.
I'm taking nothing.
Yeah.
She ain't taking nothing off of you.
No, well, all for anybody, really.
Who has 10 kids?
What?
Among us, who has 10? 10 kids. Let's reduce it to 9. 8, 7.
6'5".
Okay, 5. 5. Okay, 5. 6. Oh, okay. Good. Now, with this 6, how do you handle them? How do you treat them? Do you have one that you love more than the other, and why?
Separately. They are their own special. Everybody has their own demeanor, their own attitude, their own way of doing things. So we treat them accordingly of how they are.
No, your favorite is right around the back. Your favorite is right, and your golden child is right around the back there.
Do you know the question I was going to ask? Who your children? You always shower blessings, or you are spoiling the child? Which of them? None. Oh, okay.
Needs at that time, that's what
That's what you do.
So you travel with all of them?
we have.
Oh, okay. Wonderful. Okay, 4. Now from 6 we go to 4. 5, 4. You have. Okay, sir. Share with us.
No, they are different. I think they say she's selfish, but I understand her. She maybe don't call for a month, But I still ask our sister, is she okay? And she said, yes, I'm okay. The sister will call like every week. So it's not said, they're just different. I think they're just different.
And you love them.
Yeah, you love them. Like I could love 2 wives. I'm comfortable enough to do that. I can do that.
You come full circle.
No, but serious. My wife, I tell you, I have 2 kids before I married her. And my wife that I'm married to now is closer to those kids' mother than I. They're best friends almost. Because my daughter started to grow with my present wife. Mm-hmm. So she maybe appreciates saying she didn't do a good job at them too. So but they're both friends. So when I was looking at them, so one of them do here and is doing each other's here, I said, man, I could live with these 2 ladies. Yeah, that's a big deal, you know. Because they can live with each other.
Right.
I don't think everybody can fit into that situation. Okay. Some people only gonna need 1 wife period.
Yeah.
Some did none.
Yeah.
You know, but
some may have to go through 4 or 5 different ones.
Yeah. But it's important, man. You start to get lonely as soon as you get older, your children move and gone and the house start to get bigger, you and it grow and it's like it's getting bigger. But it's natural. Like.
Okay. Another is before you became a couple, or if you want to become a couple, who pick who? Who propose as an African American? Who does that? Is it a man? Is it a woman? Okay, we'll hear from the back first.
Yeah, they're doing it, getting rejected.
Come on, get me.
You don't want to wait.
Oh.
When I came here, I told her that I want to join the reserves, the Army Reserve. She says, hell no, I wait long enough till you get here. I'm not sure you. I'm holding on to that passport. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Sure.
That's what's up.
So if we have been told it's a man, why should a man propose to a woman?
It's cultural.
Well, you know what?
Culturally, that's culturally.
I'm finding.
It's been working.
I'm finding that men, when they say something, when you all say something, women better listen, because you're saying it and you're letting us know where you are in the relationship, right? Okay? And I've learned that as I've matured. You listen to if the man said, no, we're just friends, and the man don't call you girlfriend or your woman and all of that, then that says that you're just the option or a person that...
Placeholder.
The placeholder, that's right. But if a man identify what you are in the relationship, and then the man takes the time to propose, then to me that means that the man is serious about the relationship.
Beyond serious.
That's right. When a woman starts asking a guy, and I understand that there's different situations where it might cause for the woman to ask and propose to the guy, but for the most part, it's the guy. I mean, that's how I feel, So I would not go to a man and ask him to marry me because, I have to make sure that you would want me in that relationship.
Why not?
I just said it. I just want to make sure that the man really wants me in the relationship.
But
most men will let you know whether they want you or not.
But let me ask you this then.
Yeah.
Then that takes away your agency.
No,
if you wait for me to ask you and you're thinking it takes away your agency.
No.
Yes, it does.
No, because my agency would be that I don't want to put myself in a situation.
Why not?
But why should I? Because you don't want me.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
Oh, yeah, please, you guys let us know.
You don't know that.
Oh, please. You guys
you don't know that.
You let us know whether we're a placeholder, an option, or the one. Okay? You know why? Because you guys are natural hunters. You hunt.
Natural, right?
That's right. You're natural hunters. You go after. I have this guy that's going after me like crazy. You know.
Okay, someone wants to say something at the back. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna let a man know that you're open to marriage.
That's right.
So he can have the confidence to propose.
That's right.
And know that he won't be rejected.
Well, he want, yeah.
You are there's something that I want someone to say, but
Yeah, you gotta give us the invitation first.
We have to show evidence that we're interested.
Right. Other than that, we're not gonna put forth that much effort.
No. I will pick up that evidence very early.
Yeah.
All that you gotta like me more than I like you type of stuff don't work with us.
No, it's not even about liking. I could be totally in love.
I mean, that's a new thing. That's why I'm bringing it up.
Oh, okay.
Now she said that the men have the confidence to go ahead. Looking at the balance, what puts a woman not to have the confidence also, because you want this guy also wants you. Who should go first?
Exactly.
Because maybe we are more women than the men, so it may happen that it's let me use food for example, and this is an apple, okay, and in this apple everybody wants this apple. The apple's there, so if I've seen the one that I like, why can't I go for that apple than to wait and go around till someone comes to take and say, oh, this person has taken my husband, or this person has going for my boyfriend? Why that edge is not there?
Because they've been socialized not to. That's why.
It kind of is there. Women we do it a certain way. We let a man know that we're very open to being with him.
But he's saying, why you not direct and get the apple that you want?
Are direct.
If it's only one apple and there's 5 people.
Yeah, well, first of all women.
Make it simple.
First of all women don't want that apple.
It's only one apple, sis.
All women don't want to
one
have
apple.
that apple.
No, we're not saying that. We're saying you want that apple. And those other 4 sisters want the exact apple. What's stopping you from getting it?
Well, what I'm saying is that women are very assertive, but it may not be in the same way.
You heard she said it, but
Yeah.
They're taking away their agency right now.
No, it's not.
Yes, you are.
Because what you do,
Soon as she said but.
Soon as she said but.
Everything she said
It's
before
your
changed.
opinion. That make it fact. A woman has a way of letting a man know that she's interested and open.
Okay, we understand that part, but what he's asking
is that a woman will let a man know. She doesn't need to be aggressive because then she'll be classified as thirsty.
So
a woman will
Thank
say,
you.
well, why don't you come over and let me cook for you? Oh, why don't we go take a walk here? Why don't we do these things together? And you're saying, give me your time. Give me your time. And that's how you let a man know, I want all your time. I want you to spend your time with me.
And when a man spends the time with the woman, as she asked, then you know that the man wants the woman.
Favors you.
That's right. Okay.
Well,
And that's how you get the apple.
that is how you plug the apple.
There's no such thing like a guy friend.
I like the way
waiting for the opportunity, you know. You're just waiting for that opportunity and you get vulnerable.
You can have guy friends.
Yeah.
I like the way you are expressing things, and we are all sharing. I love that so much.
Yeah.
You see,
Makes the time go by faster too.
there are some, should I say ladies or women or female, who think that if he sees a man and then get closer to the man, the other female around may see her as someone who is not good. So you are pushing yourself on a man. But that is human mentality, and that shouldn't be. Now let's look at a man. If a man finds a lady or a female and he wants that female, he doesn't care where you are, the money to spend, where to take you or whatsoever. Even if he has money full of this vehicle, he will open the door for you to see. Say, wow, I love this. Okay, I'll get into it. You see? So sometimes it baffles my mind from women's perspective why they also do the same. as men propose, then also they can propose.
Because men will say, did you do this for everybody? You already said you don't want a woman to be an okoko, or whatever, but you don't want a loose woman, right?
So leave it to your dad.
Yeah, that is why.
Yeah.
Your dad will find the right guy for you.
Yeah, that's what I ran.
That's why it come back now. You don't know how guys think, you know. Your dad know how guys think.
That
So
is why.
come right back to it now. Yeah. Your dad will find the right guy.
So when you come to Africa, it is very, very difficult for a woman to tell a man that I love you and I want to be with you, or both of us, I want us to tie the knots. It is very, very unreal. And this starts as far back as over 100, 200, 300 years ago. Because women are given in marriage, men are not given in marriage. The men are there, and then the woman comes to them, or they bring the woman to the man's house. As a result of that, the man have to use everything spiritually, physically, morally, financially to take care of the woman. When a woman is being given to you, the man's spirit covers the woman, and that is the difference. In America, Asia, and other places, it's still the same, but they have eroded that part of it.
That's true.
Away.
Yeah.
I go to wedding now, you have a giveaway father. I never see a giveaway father giving away the guy yet. So he giving away his daughter. Now you come to an African place, now a guy say, all right, don't give away your daughter, give me a couple cow. And we have a problem, so we selling our daughter. But we can't give her away for free.
Yeah, give away for nothing.
Give away father that. It's just a custom, we just attach these words to so much things.
So those spiritual strength, spiritual powers, spiritual wisdom that God input into every man. So far as you are born a male, that thing is in you. Male are not dominant in Africa. We are all one. But at a certain level, the male is the head. If someone is the head, that doesn't make him the richest person.
The strongest, the smartest, nothing.
Now, if I don't know about what I'm going to say, I don't know about the way, okay, we are sharing. In America, if I marry you, at the end of every month, what I bring home, $5,000, and you bring $15,000, who's take care of the home and everything? How do you cope with this? Let me use it. How do you cope with this?
It depends.
You can share a maid staff.
You can hire a person to cook, hire a person to do the lawn, because we both work. So you find a way to make it work.
Who hire?
The person with all the money.
Huh?
Who hire?
Your money is your wife's money.
Your wife has money more than
her
you.
money is her money.
She's been paid $15,000.
I'm telling you,
It don't work like that.
And then I'm being paid $5,000. Thrice your money. As a result of that, who is to hire? Who is to pay who? Who is to do this?
Put money in the same account. You have a house account. And so you share your money because you're working for the house. Both of you are working to bring it to the house. Whoever has the access to it. So if you have a better access, they would rather hire you, then you go out and you bring that money to the house as long as you can. And we both work to build the family.
Oh yes, that one we all understand. But here is a case. You have some money to spend. I don't have that money to spend. We put 2,000, 2,000, 4,000. We cater for what? Now, I'm left with only 3,000. You are left with 12,000. Okay. So, what do we do next?
Y'all gonna break up.
No. Listen,
Y'all gonna
all
break up, man.
fairness,
Because that
all
money difference is gonna be a
fairness.
big problem. Gonna break up.
Well, men
Trust
are
me.
very uncomfortable. Women, when I speak to my girlfriends, we don't have a problem with that. Men have a problem. Men want to make more. Men want to. Women don't have an issue with it.
This
It's okay.
Most women have an issue.
Yeah,
They got an
most women
issue
have
with
an
that,
issue
man.
Don't let
If
them.
she make 15,000 and you make 5,000, y'all
That's
not
what
gonna
I'm
be
saying.
together
I'm
long.
telling you, she's the breadwinner.
You said
Okay,
what?
but Manu wanted to say something.
Okay, go ahead.
Hey, give me a whole lot more, we'll make it work.
Because let me tell you,
It's corporate economics.
Yeah, but you might end up being independent same way.
Okay.
fundamentally,
Instead of you be a
what
part of each other,
happens,
you be-
men want their man, right?
Yeah.
Most women want their man. They want their attention. The worst thing is to have a man that works all the time and don't give the woman what she
Yeah, we don't
needs.
like that.
No, we don't like that. We want you to give yourself to us, right? We want our men to pay attention to us, our love for you, or making sure you have conversations with us and things of that nature. The best type of situation, and this is the type of woman I am. I'm not just so tough all the time.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Preach on.
All right. 50% of, I would do it in percentage. So if my husband made 15,000 and I made 30, it's 50%, not half and half. It's 50% of what you make and 50% of what I make. So my 50% is going to be more than your 50%. Right, because I make more than you do, and then your 50%, you were bringing equitably the same 50%. Okay, and that's how I see it. So yes, it does. It will work perfectly. However, the financial differences is made up by the man paying attention to me the way I like to